Hey Zara, make sure dinner's ready for when I get back. It's been a long day at work and I want to be able to eat and relax when I get back. I don't want to have to be waiting around again whilst you try and sort it out, or worse yet, fool myself again.
I understand that you might have had a tough day at work, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to have anything ready by the time you get back.
What? Why not?
Well, I've been busy today too. In fact, I still am. I'm not sure I'll have time to make something for dinner before you're back. I'm sorry, baby, but that's just the truth. Maybe we could order in or something? There's that nice Chinese place just down the road.
No, I'm not ordering in. I don't want to spend money on food when we've got perfectly good stuff to eat at home. You just need to get off of your lazy butt and actually do something for once.
Excuse me? What do you mean I need to stop being so lazy? I'm nothing of the sort.
Well, that's just not true now, is it?
What do you mean? How am I in any way lazy and unhelpful?
How can you think that you're not? You don't have a job anymore because you've been fired, so you don't bring any money into the house and you've gotten incredibly fat. That's what happens to lazy people.
Okay, first off, I haven't been fired. I'm on maternity leave, for our baby, which also explains why I've gotten so big. Again, growing a human inside of you generally makes you gain a few pounds.
And, you could still clean the house or cook and make sure everything's in order and ready for when the husband, me, gets home. Seriously, it can't be that hard. All you need to do is actually put some effort into it and you could be a pretty good housewife.
I'm sorry?
That's okay.
No. I'm sorry because I had no clue that when I married you, I had signed up to become your bloody housemaid.
Well, what'd you expect? To just sit at home and do whatever you wanted? Spend all my hard earned money on trivial junk and not even give anything back in return? The least you could do is clean up and cook.
Do you even hear yourself? You sound so sexist right now. I actually can't believe it. And for your information, I do clean up around the house. Way more than you do. You can't even be bothered to put your underwear in the wash at the end of the day. The hamper's right in the bedroom too. But no. You just dump everything on the floor and expect me to sort through all of your dirty stuff and clean up after you. Well, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not your mom, and you're not 5 years old anymore. If you want a maid, then you can hire one.
I'm not wasting my money on hiring a maid when you're more than capable of tidying up whilst I'm at work. You have nothing else to do all day, so I don't see why it's such a big deal.
I don't know where you've got this idea that I don't do anything all day, but it's not true. And even if I do very little, I think it's acceptable considering I'm literally supposed to go into labor any day now. Meaning I'm technically on bed rest so as not to hurt myself or the baby.
Whatever. Oh, actually, you just reminded me of something.
What?
My mom's coming to live with us when the baby's born. She's moving in over the next few days, so you'll need to sort the spare bedroom out for her to stay in.
Hang on. What? Why is your mom coming to live with us?
Because I asked her to?
Why would you ask your mom to come and live with us?
Because I want my kid to have a proper role model to look up to as he grows up, and I also want to make sure that he's taken care of properly. My mom is more than happy to do that.
But I am our baby's mother. I am the one who will look after him and do whatever needs to be done in order to make sure that he has a happy and healthy life.
Well, I don't think you will. Besides, my mom was the one who decided that she wanted to do this, and I was not about to deny her this opportunity.
Opportunity? This is my baby. I am not about to let someone else come in and raise him instead of me, even if it is your mom.
Just think of it this way, you can go and get your job back and start earning money again, and mom can look after the baby. Everyone wins.
No, they don't, because I don't get to spend time with my son.
Look, I really can't be bothered to deal with your whining and crying. This is what is going to happen. Get over it. I mean, face it, at the end of the day, I'm the one earning all of the money to pay for the house and the bills and whatever else you want, so you have to do what I say and accept whatever I decide. In this case, it's letting my mom move in with us and look after the baby. Now, I'm done with this discussion. Make sure you have dinner ready. I'll be back soon.
I really don't know where you get off on acting like such a jerk. If I had known you were going to be like this, I never would have married you.
I'm not being like anything. You're the one being selfish and stubborn.
You know what? You can cook your own dinner. I'm going out to eat. I won't be here when you get back.
Don't you dare. You can't go out. You've got to make my dinner. I forbid you.
Too bad. I'm not your dog, nor your maid. I can do what I want, which also includes taking care of my baby by myself.
We'll see about that.
I guess we will, won't we? I'm going. I'll see you later. Hey, Mom? You there?
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Are you free to meet up?
When were you thinking?
Now, if possible?
Yeah, sure, I think I can do that. How come you want to meet up so suddenly? Has something happened?
It's Kyle. He's just been such a huge ass. I really could do with someone to talk to. I thought maybe we could go for some food, if you're up for it.
Yeah, of course. God, you must have done something bad if you need to head out for a while.
Oh, you have no idea. He literally just messaged me demanding that I make his dinner for him and have it ready for when he gets back home. It's like he was expecting me to be a 1950s housewife, waiting at the front door with dinner in one hand and a beer in the other.
Geez, that does sound kind of sexist.
Yeah, but that's not the worst part. He said that his mom is moving in with us so that she can take care of the baby when it's born. Can you believe that? She's apparently going to be taking my job of being a mother away from me, whilst I go and get a job to earn money.
Hang on, but he does know that you are the baby's mom, right? Why does he want his mom there?
He said that he trusts her more than me to take care of our baby.
That's just wrong, though. You're one of the kindest and most caring people I've ever met. And I'm not just saying that because you're my daughter. You would love that baby with your whole heart and do the best you possibly could for him. He can't just take that away from you. Besides, I'd be there to help you out if and when you need it as well.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Okay, I think you need to have a chat with his mom and tell her that, whilst it was a nice thought, you'd prefer it if she didn't move in with you and that if you need her help, you will be sure to call her.
Do you really think that will work?
You can only try and hope for the best. But I'm always here if you need me for any reason.
I know you are, Mom. Thank you. I love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
Okay, well, I'll see you soon for dinner, but I'm just going to try and have that chat with Susan. The sooner the better, right?
Right. I'll see you at the restaurant then.
See you soon. Hi, Susan. It's Zara. I hope you're well. Kyle's just told me about your idea to come and live with us to help out with the baby. I'm really flattered that you want to be there for us, but I think moving in isn't really necessary. I'm sure if I could use your expertise, I will call you up. But for now, I think I'd just like to focus on my son by myself, if you know what I mean.
Zara, yes. My son told me that you might be messaging me about all of this.
Ah, so he feels the same way?
Of course not. My son wants me to move in with him so that I can actually look after his son instead of leaving it to an incompetent imbecile such as yourself. I mean, honestly, you've never had a child before, so you have absolutely no idea how to care for one.
Every woman has to be a first-time mom at some point, and the majority of those get by perfectly fine. I'm sure I'll be okay as well. If I need help, then I will ask you or my own mother. But until then, I want my house to remain as my house, and I don't want you coming in and trying to take over it.
Well, that's too bad. You can be as ungrateful as you want, but I am moving in and I am raising that baby.
You really aren't, Susan.
Yes, I really am. And if you don't believe me, you can ask your husband about it. Now, if you don't mind, I am packing the last of my things up, ready to move in. You better have cleaned out that spare room for me. Lord knows you usually keep the house like a pigsty.
No, I don't. And if you want to stay in the guest room, then you're going to have to clear it out yourself.
What? Right, that's it. My son will be hearing all about how you have treated me today. Mark my words.
I don't care. Now, goodbye, Susan. Kyle, quick! I need your help! I'm going into labor and I really need to get to the hospital.
What? Right now? Can't you hold it or something? I'm in the middle of a really important meeting.
It doesn't work like that.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get to the hospital by yourself. Like I said, I'm in a very important meeting and I can't leave.
Kyle, I am having the baby. Now.
Yes, you said, but there's nothing really I can do about that, is there?
Whatever. I'm going to go and have this baby whether you're there or not.
Fine by me. Zara, how dare you talk to my mom the way you did? I can't believe you would be so disrespectful. Just who do you think you are? Now that you're done giving birth, hurry up and get home. I'm about to teach you a lesson.
My daughter has stopped talking to you.
Huh? Who is this?
It's me, Kyle, Zara's mom. I'm currently at the hospital with my daughter, and she has told me to tell you that she no longer wishes to speak to you. Also, she's moving out of the house and she's divorcing you.
Wait, what? She can't do that.
Actually, yes, she can.
But why? I'm her husband. She can't just decide that she doesn't want to be with me.
How can you call yourself her husband when you don't act like one? Proper husband would be right beside his wife as she gave birth to their first child, not held up in some meeting that he could have easily gotten away from. Also, a proper husband wouldn't just invite his mother to live with him and his wife without discussing it with her first. Zara has had enough. She simply can't deal with your selfish and sexist ways anymore. She's done with you.
Well, fine, but you tell her this. When she comes running to beg me to take her back, there will be a few conditions before I do. Mainly, she'll have to stop being lazy and start actually helping out around the house. I'll be expecting a proper clean home and dinner most nights. Once her temper tantrum is over, we can finally get things to how they're supposed to be.
You're going to be in for a rude awakening. There's nothing in this world that will make her want to go back to you.
We'll see.
Whatever. Zara will send the paperwork to you when she can. But for now, she and the baby will be staying with me.
Whatever, just try not to let this tantrum last too long. My mom will be wanting to have the baby to look after very soon. Hey Zara, you done ignoring me yet? My mom has moved in and she's getting impatient to see the baby. You also need to get back to work ASAP. Zara?
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Did you not see my messages? It's time my mom had the baby.
Actually, no. I don't think it is time for that. In fact, it will never be time for that, considering I'm divorcing you and all.
You're not serious about that, are you?
Of course I am. I've already told you, I'm not coming back to you. I'm living with my mom at the moment, but I'm looking for a new place that I can move into with Freddie.
Hang on a moment.
Yeah, I'm way too busy to be your maid anymore. Looks like you're going to have to stop being lazy and actually get up off of your backside for once.
Wait, please come back, Zara. I mean, you can't just take my son from me. We can work this all out, surely.
No thanks. You've shown your true colors, and I'm not interested in your horrible, sexist behavior. I mean, trying to keep me away from my son is just ridiculous. I can't believe you would try and do that to me. There's no way I was letting that happen. Anyway, I've got to go. Freddie is due to wake up any minute for a feed. I'll be sending the divorce papers through soon. Goodbye, Kyle. I hope you have a nice life with your mom.
Wait, Zara, please.
After splitting up from Kyle, I felt as if a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. I was able to happily take care of my baby without worrying that someone else was going to try and come along and take him from me. I have been doing really well raising Freddie, and whilst it's not easy, I have had help off of my mom when I needed it. As for Kyle, I heard that his mom refuses to move out of his house and that she is driving him crazy with her behavior. He is constantly being told what to do and how to live. So much so that he is apparently looking for a new place to live, according to a friend who lives close by. But I don't care. At the end of the day, he made his decision to treat me like rubbish, and so I can be rid of him. If he asks to see his son, then I won't stop him, as he is his father and has a right to see him. However, he has yet to make that request. So, until then, me and Freddie will simply live happily together.